A small business Saturday let down. The busiest shopping day of the year for the nearly 32 million small businesses nationwide was this past Saturday.
Bad timing here because of that recent snowstorm in Kansas, leaving businesses with fewer customers due to the conditions. Now these local shops are asking for what they are calling a small business Saturday do-over.
Brandon Stitt talked with some of the local shops that need your support this Saturday.
People were not out.
It really hurt all the small businesses here in the Wichita area.
Owning a small business is tough enough, but when what is expected to be your busiest day of the year is disrupted by a blanket of snow, you have to ask for a do-over.
We need people to get back out and remember that we are the small businesses that we need their support.
Brian Allender at Seasonal Decorating depends on Small Business Saturday.
You know, when you're expecting big numbers that weekend and you don't see it, that hurts, even though our season started out very well.
Over at Clifton Square, Papa's General Store is feeling the impact, and not just on Small Business Saturday.
The challenges with the economy make it really difficult on small businesses.
And it's not for the lack of foot traffic. People are just watching their money more.
We're still seeing the same amount of customers, but they're really spending a little less money than they did last year. And part of that's really because of the economy, and they just have less to go around because everything else costs more.
While shopping events aren't something normally rescheduled, the snow kept many indoors this past weekend. And this weekend, you have another chance to support these local shops.
We are depending on the walk-in traffic. I mean, we need the people to come in. We need our local customers to support us.
When you eat at a local restaurant, you shop at a local store, it helps everyone out.
In Wichita, Brandon Stitt, 12 News.